Hey there. And as always, I'm doing a quick news article while I'm on break at work, and the new winter schedule is a pain in my ass. But as I keep saying, somebody new subscribed to my channel, and somebody named Angel Lad too. And thank you, I appreciate it for being dumb enough or nice enough to press that subscribe button. And as always, when I check my phone and it goes off, like holy shit, thank you so much, and I love you, man.
I love you, man.
So just starting the morning with some cranberry and Jack, and well, this is something. I just love that sound. This is something that was announced a long time ago, and I definitely have some opinions and views on it, what's going to happen with the streaming wars and going forward. And yeah, guys, as you can tell by the article here in the headline from CBR.com, it's Netflix's ad tier gets an earlier launch date. And boy, some people are pissed about this. Some people have mixed feelings, and just, well, let me start this off, enjoy the intro, and let's talk about Netflix with commercials. Good Jack. Anyway, so here we go. Netflix is beating Disney Plus to the ad-supported punch as the streamer is set to release its ad-supported tier in November, months ahead of schedule, and uh-oh.
I'm in danger!
Now, before I get into this, I mean, I get it. The thing is, I'm old enough to remember cable television and TV and commercials, and I think a lot of people in this generation, especially like, well, my son, I mean, he's watched some TV with me, but with streaming and stuff, he's definitely become accustomed to binge watching, as a lot of people have. I do have Hulu, and I won't pay for the Hulu Plus because I'm cheap and poor, and I don't mind if I watch an anime every, like, 20 minutes or something, I get a 1-minute ad, and it doesn't bother me. So, but especially on YouTube, I mean, like my channel isn't big enough yet where you see constant ads, but I'm sure other channels you've watched, you've been there. I'll click on somebody else and like, hey, here's a new Rings of Power episode or something, or just here's a new review on House of the Dragon, and you click through ad and ad and ad. You don't have to. You can pay for YouTube Premium, but ads are a thing.
Get used to it!
Now, so Netflix is talking about doing this in November, months ahead of its schedule for 2023. According to Variety, Netflix has moved up the timeline to get its ad-supported tier out to the public before Disney Plus, which is set to add an ad-supported tier on December 8th. And everybody knew this for the longest time period, like when Disney Plus was first launched, like, oh my god, it's so much cheaper than Netflix, and they have this annual pass, and things are so much simpler, and yeah, they were. Okay, I'm back. Had to pause that because I had a power outage in my area, and lucky me, right? So, as I was saying, the whole thing with Disney Plus is people that had half a brain knew that this wouldn't last forever. Disney was starting a brand new platform. They had a lot more money than Netflix did, and this whole like, oh, it's only $8 a month, and this wasn't going to be permanent, people. So, all right, so yeah, so Netflix's ad-supported tier, initially targeted for an early part of 2023 launch, will now be rolled out in multiple countries, including the US, Canada, UK, France, and Germany on November 1st. Netflix has not responded to these latest reports and has stated that the company is still in the early days of deciding how to launch a lower-priced ad-supported tier, and no decisions have been made. Now, of course, people would say, well, Netflix, they have so much money and they have so much subscribers, and they've lost subscribers over the years for different, competition. Netflix was the king. Now we have, God, I'll be here all day, between like Paramount and Peacock and Disney and Hulu, and just, it's all over the damn place. And also, I mean, with the whole subscriber thing, when they were raising their prices, I wasn't too mad because, come on, guys, like how many times, I have friends and family, you'd pay $15 a month and you'd have like 4 or 5 people share your account and watch all kinds of stuff. And
I'm down with sharing.
they got to make revenue, and these guys are spending a lot of money. I mean, films like The Gray Man and stuff, or Extraction with Chris Hemsworth, some of these films, these guys are dumping like big budget Hollywood money into these films. And is it their fault? Yes, but some of these films are really good. And said, I mean, Day Shift. I love Day Shift. Day Shift, I would actually like to see that in theaters. And that was a Netflix movie with a pretty high budget. So
Expensive.
I mean, this was, I guess, going to become an eventuality. So Netflix first announced an ad-supported tier in April of 2022. In July, Netflix selected Microsoft to be its global advertising technology and sales partner, with reports indicating that they have requested potential ad buyers to submit initial bids by mid-August, with a soft $65 CPM cost per 1,000 views, which is well above the current industry CPMs of sub $20. On the cost, one ad buyer said, my guess is they won't get that with another standing stating that when anything's above $20, the feeling is let's let other advertisers wait until the pool first. The streamer reportedly wants to lock in ads by September 30th to meet the November 1st launch date. Additionally, Netflix has told ad buyers that it expects to have around 500,000 customers on its ad-supported tier by the end of 2022. So, I mean, yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. You know, you can't
What? You know what I'm looking for?
get really mad at these guys because some people don't want to shell out $20 a month. Some people are fine paying $8 a month and having ads. Like I said, I do it for Hulu. You know, I'm fine every other hour watching like a minute or 2 minutes. Doesn't bug me. But Netflix moving up the launch date for its ad-supported tier is just the latest move in the streaming wars, a term coined to discuss the competition between video streaming services. Netflix was once considered the king of streaming, and they were, but in recent months have struggled to add new subscribers and turn a profit. I mean, and some of that is, lack of original content, but also like say with Marvel. Marvel got back the rights for Daredevil and Punisher and stuff, and they lost their all their movies and shit. So like Infinity War, they're back in Disney Plus. That was a big thing. Is if you wanted to watch the the Daredevil and Punisher show, you hopped onto Netflix. So I'm still gonna keep them no matter what because as much as sometimes they have content I don't like, Cobra Kai season 5 is coming out, and I love Cobra Kai. And still, some things pop up I wasn't expecting. Like I said, Day Shift. I didn't hear of Day Shift. No marketing. Just came out of nowhere. I love that movie. So you'd be surprised that how many movies are not franchises and just come out of nowhere. Even like The Gray Man. They got mixed reviews, but The Gray Man, I thought it was stupid fun, for what it was. Now it says, the streaming service also saw Disney surpass them to become the world's largest streaming company. Disney will launch now its ad-supported tier for Disney Plus, titled Disney Plus Basic, on December 8th in the United States. It will cost $8 a month and is expected to run 4 minutes of ads per hour, which will be broken up into 15 and 30-second spots. And, I mean, again, $8 a month and a 15-second ad a couple times an hour, but we'll see. The current tier for Disney Plus, which currently carries $8 a month price tag, will be rebranded as Disney Plus Premium and see its monthly price increase to $10. So it's only $3, but for some people, $3 is yeah. Netflix has not announced its official pricing for its ad-supported tier, but the streaming service is aiming for a cost between $7 and $9 a month. Those who subscribe to the ad-supported tier will reportedly only receive 4 minutes of commercials per hour for any TV series they watch, while movies will run with pre-roll ads. Netflix's ad-supported tier launches on November 1st. So, we'll see, guys. I mean, I can definitely see people getting pissed off when you're used to watching this binge model and you watch whatever, an entire season of Cobra Kai in one setting and just go from episode to episode to episode, and who wants to sit there and go through a commercial? I mean, for me, I've said it before, when I'm on the treadmill and stuff, certain shows, I'll just if I do an hour of jogging and 4 or 5 miles, I'll take my phone, put my phone on the treadmill, and I'm watching TV as I'm jogging. But I get it. People, you may have a day off work and you want to catch up on your latest show and you don't want to pay for ads or watch ads, but I guess it'll be like an option. Maybe, Netflix, right now, you don't feel like it's worth $15 a month or $20 a month, and you want to knock it down to $8, but you'll have the commercials. It's definitely going to be controversial, to say the least. Will it help Netflix? Definitely, because they do need the revenue, and these guys, they are bleeding subscribers and they are losing money. Disney is not doing as good as they say they are, because it's been so many news articles and videos I've seen on YouTube that Disney loves inflating their numbers, and they love bullshitting about their ratings versus what they're reporting versus what's actually going on. But Disney also has the revenue from the theme parks and merchandise that Netflix doesn't have. However, Disney, the past couple of years, even before the virus, they've lost a ton of stock as well, and they've actually laid off employees. So they're not doing as good as Netflix is, because if Disney was doing so well, now why is Disney putting in their own ad revenue? But it's going to come down to it. I mean, I pay $5 a month for Peacock because I like 2.5 Men, and I like Psych, and I like older episodes of Frasier. But I pay $5 a month. I do get an ad here and there, but I don't mind it because it's only $5 a month. To me, I don't find enough of these older shows. I wouldn't pay for $10 a month to get an ad-free tier, because it's not
worth it.
So, okay, let me finish this. As always, check my watch and the spiel. So I did a pre-drink, and pull up my buddy Bender. Have to head back to work, and just these new Winter hours are killing me, but I'm having fun entertaining you guys and just talking to random strangers on the internet. So, okay, here's Bender.
This calls for a drink.
Ah, cranberry. I'm getting ready for work.